Hey, this is Cam with the West Central Montana Avalanche Center. We're in the central Bitterroot today up Lost Horse. It's warm today, its temperatures are in the high 40s, not a cloud in the sky, so we're seeing some strong sun. And this snowpack came into the day already warm. We haven't seen a significant refreeze in days in a lot of these areas. Clear skies last night did give us a bit of a superficial refreeze up top, but that broke down quick. Right now the top 20 centimeters of the snowpack are fully saturated with wet snow. Below that we have another probably 10-15 centimeters of damp snow before we get down into the dry snow. In the central Bitterroot, we've had some of the strongest snow this season that we have had anywhere in the Bitterroot. We did not have the mid-pack weak layers here that we saw further south or further north. Primarily the problem here was just some depth ore near the ground. And overall, especially on the north aspects where we dug earlier, we're seeing some really good rounding. Overall snowpack gaining strength. In these wet snow areas though, these wet snow avalanches are likely today, especially human triggered ones if you find yourself into some steep terrain. We put a little bit of blue dyed water up here just to get a visualization of how this water is currently moving through the snowpack. And what we found is right at this boundary of the wet snow to the damp snow, we've got a bit of a melt freeze crust and water is really pooling there. However, as we look around, we're seeing lots of good evidence that the snowpack is adjusting to the liquid water moving through it. We're seeing good drainage runnels on most slopes, as well as when we look at this, how this blue dye is moving through, we are seeing some really good vertical percolation through the snowpack. The snowpack is responding well to this load now that it's been a few days of warming. However, we are still seeing some small wet loose avalanches, especially in steeper sun-cooked terrain. So with that, if you're out and about and you find yourself in some wet, unconsolidated, unsupportable snow sinking into it, that's a really good evidence that wet snow avalanches are likely in steeper terrain, as well as just seeing wet loose avalanches on similar aspects as what you're looking to get on. If you see those or start to see a significant rollerball cycle, those are really good signs. It's time to just step back on slope angle, maybe come back out a little bit earlier the next day. With that, check the website, make sure you're getting the whole forecast, and ski and ride safe.